Okay, this should be working. This should be live. Let me check. This should hopefully not lag as much as the last stream. Alright, let's check. Okay. Alright. Okay. So, I'm going to play for the first time a song that I finished half a day ago, and the people here who are here during the live streams are going to pick an album art. But so far, okay, okay, but so far, let me show you where I currently am as a snapshot in terms of in my journey, in my progression and all. So, okay, so this is where I currently am on YouTube in terms of subscribers. There's been a long time with no little to no progress. Because my computer died, so I stopped making songs and uploading, but I started making songs again, so it has been growing a bit again. What I currently work on nowadays, the current main project, well, the current main projects are, as usual, making songs. But there's also this. Hopefully, I will reach 500 subscribers soon. So this is a post asking for questions because making a Q&A video would feel like it would be cool, and also making the pickle and unicorn merch. So that's what I've been working on. This is where I currently am in terms of monthly listeners on Spotify and all. 13 followers, 64 streams, and 28 plays in the last week on Apple Music, which is more than usual. So this was kind of a snapshot for where I currently am, and then going to wait for to come. Well, if no one comes, then I'll just play a song alone. I wanted people to come so that I have several possibilities for what the album art for this song could be. And I wanted to ask for people's opinion so that they take an active role and they decide what the album art is, and they are part of the song. they're the one that choose the album art. But I need people to come. So far, there's no viewer. So if no viewer at all comes, then I'll just play the song by myself and pick an album art. I'll wait for a bit. I'll play something on the guitar. So yeah, that's where currently I'm mid-August, summer 2025. What I work on is making the best songs possible, making the best possible songs. Yeah, so let me play something. Let me add a couple. I think it's, yeah, I think. It sounds kind of like Hawaii, like ukulele. I guess I do progress over time, even though it feels very slow and negligible at a scale of days, even weeks, because like I've been working on music for 8 years as mostly my main project, and after 8 years I have 400 subscribers, so it feels very slow. And like 2 months ago I had 300 subscribers, so it feels very slow, but I keep making songs. I hopefully improve and make better songs little by little, and I learn new things. I'm hopefully getting better at singing, um, at playing guitar. I learn new chords, and yeah, hopefully I still improve, although it doesn't seem to work so far. But I don't give up. So, when I was 19, I decided that I would either reach my dream or die trying, but that I wouldn't give up anymore. And therefore, if I don't give up, let me show a graph. Let me uh, okay. Okay. So I kind of see it like this. At first, wait, can you see my screen? Okay, you can see my screen. At first, this still seems to be lagging. Okay. Come on. My computer is an extremely crappy computer. Should have bought a Mac. But I'll learn, you know. At least at least it's data for what to not do. So, okay. Alright, anyway. I kind of said like this. At first, I was born. I'm 0 years old. Then I become a kid and I grow up and I turn 5, 10 and all, and then I become a teenager and I go for middle school and it sucks. Then I turn 15 and I go to high school and after a month I leave and then I'm miserable for 4 years in my room. Then I go to college doing a distance learning thing. Then it sucks and I cry every week because I don't understand the math. And then I turn 19 and I'm not sure what, but some an accumulation of events or things make me decide on a random day that from now on, today, that day is going to be a pivotal point because from now on, I'm going to pursue my dream. So I'm either going to reach it or to die trying, but I won't give up. Therefore, from now on, my path completely diverges from what it was supposed to be, and it becomes that I either reach my dream or die before, but I don't give up, and therefore it completely changes my life path, I guess. So yeah, I kind of see it as a pivotal point where I was supposed to keep going in a straight line, and then I decided to take a path with only two outcomes, which should either make it at some point or I like trying, but it's not the same path as it was supposed to be anymore. Yeah, so there still are no viewers. I was hoping some people would come. In the meantime, I'm going to play the song. Hopefully in the future I'll grow and when I make a live stream, a few people will come. Like, I hoped 3 people would come so that it would be more than 2 opinions. And it would guarantee, well, or like 5 people, but that's a lot. Usually 1 to 2 people come, but I hope 3 people would come so that I have 4 choices and so that hopefully 2 people would vote for the same picture, and so the choice of which picture to choose as an album art would be clear. I guess well, I don't know, maybe some people will come when I'm playing the song, but then it wouldn't be very useful because they wouldn't hear the song in its entirety. They would just hear part of the song. So anyway, well, let me play the song. And then I'll show you the, oh wait, yeah, okay, so I'll do that. I'll play the song, then I'll show you the album art, and then I'll make, I don't think you can make poll in comments, but I'll ask for your opinion in comments, and based on what you want, I'll replace the album art in the future by the one you like the most. I seem to still be lagging a lot. I'm sorry because and it's not well, it's been that way for the past ever since I was born, but nothing goes right ever. So right now it's my computer lagging a lot for no reason. Then before that it was a new microphone that I bought crashing and killing my computer. Before that, hey Hope, I just come back from touring my high school. Hey City, okay, great, I'm okay. Sorry, I was getting kind of depressed. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. Um, I was getting kind of depressed, but notwithstanding that, I'm doing pretty good. Hope you're doing well. Wow, high school. I hope you'll have a great time in high school. Like in the movies, and it will be great. It will be fun. Um, hope you're okay. Let me try to change the settings. I hope you're still here. So I was going to play a song that I made that I finished today. I was going to play it for the first time, and I was um, going to ask for the people in the chat's opinion for which album art should go with the song, because I have 4 choices, and I wanted to make you participate so that you choose. You're a part of creating the song. I legit feel so sick right now, but I don't want to miss this. Like, I just walked 30 minutes back home in all black in 100-degree weather. Well, take care, still. Like, uh, it's 10 p.m., so it's like 4 p.m. for you. Like, take a cold shower. No, probably not a good idea to do something very cold after you were very warm. Like, eat some ice cream, maybe. But thank you very much. Uh, Thank you very much, Sirit. Do take care. Do take care. Okay, so tell me, well, first tell me if you can hear me correctly without too much lag, and then I'm going to play the song and you can tell me what you think and which uh, album art to pick. Yeah. Thank you again for coming to my streams. Thank you very much. Yeah. Okay. All right. I felt really lightheaded halfway through the walk. I think it was a borderline heat stroke. I don't know, but I'm fine now. Yeah, I can hear you really well. Okay, okay. Well, be careful. Be careful, especially as you're growing up. So don't do things that could have a long-term negative impact. Eat well and sleep well and all. When I was 15, I became a vegetarian, and it turned out I became a vegan, and it turned out okay, but it was very risky move, because I didn't know how to take like vitamin B12 and vitamin pills, and all. I didn't know anything. Just stopped eating meat and dairy and egg and all that. So it wasn't a balanced diet at all, and it could have led to long-term health negative effects. So be more thoughtful than me. Yeah. Hey Tassin, how are you doing, Tassin? Oh, you cannot just reminded me I put an all-nighter. The product explains being lightheaded. Yeah, I can't really speak because I wasn't, uh, I wasn't doing what I preach. So I guess be less stupid than I was. That's the lesson. Hopefully, we can be less stupid over time and try to learn from other people's mistakes without doing them again. Okay, so if you're here, Tassin and Celia, I'm going to play my song, which is called Here. It's it's a song about what I lived as usual and what I felt. And but it's more hopeful than usual. I tried to make it more hopeful because I usually just make songs that are just sad, but it's not the sad era. It's era zero. So I don't really know what this means, but it doesn't mean just sad. So maybe there can be some hope. So uh, also I tried to think about what the music that I make is, and I found one thing that is there regularly over and over again almost every time in the song that I make, and it's a thrill, like the thrill of being alive, a very powerful emotion, whether it be happy or sad or angry or anything. So yeah, wanted to share that. So without further ado, let's play the song. It's been so long since I know. Oh, it's been so long since I cried. Oh, there's a hole up in my heart. Oh, when I think about it, so I don't think about it. Oh, maybe we can maybe we can love it when you bite your lips. You love it when I hurt myself. The hell we could ever So that's it. As usual, I'm not happy with the mix, and a lot of things, but I feel like it's one of the best songs that I've written, that I've created so far. I recommend listening to it with headphones or speakers because the bass frequencies play a part, and yeah, it's what I feel. It's what I feel. It's what I feel. First time playing this song ever. I like it. Thank you, Celine. I'm glad. I'm glad. Here. Yeah. So, you know, at some point, hopefully, not many, but I want to do a few live shows. Someone make a video of me playing this song for the first time, or like singing it for the first time, and there's a transition to me singing it in front of a crowd of thousands of people, like in the big arena or something. That would be really incredible. Really, yeah, that would be really incredible, something like that. So, and you know, like the shared emotion with everyone singing it. So that's here. Now let me show you the album art possibilities. These are images that I found on Pinterest. It's so I don't have the rights to use those images, but my songs get like 4 plays, so even if the authors of the images sue me and get like the entirety of the royalties, then it will be like 5 cents. So I don't think that is a problem for now, though I do intend to pay, or at least to pay the original creator of the images, and to have people create uh, more professional looking images when I have more revenue. In the meantime, hopefully this will kind of be enough. So these are the images. There's this one. I'm not going to comment on them. There's this one, the moon one, the lighters, no, the matches one, the uh, neon couple one, and the thrill one. So these are the 4 images that I feel like emotionally feel the most like the song, especially with the second part of the chorus. So tell me, Silly, which one do you prefer? You're going. Well, someone else has made a vote in the Discord. So tell me which one you prefer. Which one is the best one for the song? Again, the thriller one with the sky, the night sky in the background. The couple one, the matches one, and the moon one. I like the matches. Okay, okay. The matches. The other vote was for the moon one. And I think my favorite one among those is this last one with the night sky. So the votes are kind of divided. We need a uh, last person to vote. Uh, or at least between those two, because my vote isn't the vote of the fans. At least between those two. How do we do that? I know. Let's do a head or tails. So head is the head is the head is the matches. No, so he was first. So head is the moon one, tails is the matches one. Ikuzo. Well, okay, okay, let's go. It will be the first one, and it's like Mr. Beast video thumbnails. It will probably change over time because we'll try variations and we'll find album arts that people like more or that are more beautiful. Oh, god damn. Okay, sorry, my computer sucks. Let me try to solve it. To solve that. Okay. Uh, so, head for the moon, tail for the matches. Because of tails. Tails for the matches. Alright, then we're picking the matches. This is the album art V1 or VA. Okay, well that's set. Problem solved. Uh, and now that you're here, we can discuss a bit if you have some time. Just wanted to wait. Is it okay? I wanted to play the song and find an album art, so now that's said and done. Uh, yes, so you're going to start high score. Do you feel more excited or scared? Like high score. It's like a really big thing, really big time, really important time. I think I was messing with the high score. I can't really give advice because I didn't go to high school. The score is like twice as large as the middle score that I'm going to get lost. Okay, I can't give you advice on that because it was the same for me. It was much larger than my middle score and I got lost. Uh, Alright, I got one piece of advice. Try to not commit suicide because you're going to feel like that your environment is where will always be, and so things are going to seem and events and bad times are going to feel much bigger than they actually are because they are everything that you're currently living. You're going to feel as if they're going to last forever, but they won't. After 3 years, they won't be there anymore ever. and most of the people that you meet in high school, you won't meet them ever again. So take what happens less to heart, maybe, but while still enjoying the good times, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I kind of feel like Mr. Beast, who said that he kind of sacrificed his teenage years to make YouTube videos, and it's kind of the same for me, except I didn't have a clear dream. So just sacrificed them and didn't do much. So they know that that's a choice. But if you want to enjoy them, then try to enjoy them and yeah, don't commit suicide, I guess. Especially because it will probably be hard at some point. So yeah. Okay, let's do that. Suicide, actually, sorry, silly, and all the people watching. Okay, we need to do that in live show. Let's do it now. Silly and all of the people watching, join me, and let's make a pinky promise that you won't commit suicide in middle school, in high school or middle school. At least that. Let's do it like, okay, well, it already survived high school and middle school, so okay, I know. Let's make a pinky promise. A promise that I won't give up on my dream before at all, and that at some point I will reach 30 million subscribers or fans. And in exchange, you promise that you won't commit suicide in middle school or high school. Let's do that. Are you with me, Silly? Also, I'm so screwed. I have the person that was trying to get rid of the crush on. I had them in my gym class, and when I saw them, they looked very pretty. I wasn't planning on it. If anything, I'm trying to get my friends not to. I've talked them out of like 8 times. That's just one person. Okay, the person. No offense, but they seem quite unstable. Do they have like school therapist or like someone to talk to? Well, they have you, I guess. Royal album is coming. Not yet undecided, feeling soon. Hopefully soon. I've been preparing material and songs for the past like 5 years for my first album. But it will. Thank you, promise. Okay, great. Thank you, promise, City. Uh, uh, okay. And you two people in the future watching this. Well, it if hopefully it won't, but trying to position my pinky finger so that you can see it. Pinky promise. If it ever gets terribly hard and painful, and you feel sick in your stomach, and your stomach is tight, and you feel an elephant, you feel a mountain on your belly, and every time you wake up, you want to puke, and you don't see any way out of this situation, and you feel terrible all the time, and you pretend to be fine and all, and you smile and all, and most people don't see that you feel that you're like that inside, and you come because then you feel like that for weeks and months, and it wears you out, and you come little by little. At first you don't even think of that, but like at first you may just read about it somewhere like in a book or something, and you don't think anything of it. But little by little, as you keep living through the situation day in and day out for months, you come to think little by little, just very incrementally. It's not like all at once, but very incrementally, you come to think that maybe there's no solution except suicide. Remember this pinky promise. I won't give up on my dream, so you won't commit suicide. It's a pinky promise. You can't go back on a pinky promise. You can't. You have to keep your word because it's a pinky promise. It's a promise. So you can't go back on your word for a promise. So remember this promise and like join, I don't know, like watch TV series that make you feel good, or like change schools, or like listen to music, to my music, or to anything that helps, or like try to find someone. It can be just strangers on the internet and not necessarily your parents or your school therapist or anything. Try to find people to talk to. Uh, Try to find a way. I don't know. I don't know how to solve it yet. Try to find a way. And remember this moment and this pinky promise. Uh, okay, look. This is, I don't know if you can see it. You can see it very well. Let me reduce. Uh, okay, you may be able to see it, but this is my screen background. It's Elon Musk at like 20-ish, looking full of energy just before he begins to change the world. And it may sound stupid. It's like I have posters on the wall of Rockefeller and Genghis Khan and Elon and Carnegie and JP Morgan, Ford, Mao, and Vanderbilt. But is it does give me hope sometimes. My microphone is kind of loud. It does give me hope sometimes. So do anything that helps. I can probably, if it makes it easier, like I could get abs, or like someone could Photoshop me with abs, so that you get, so that there's a picture of me saying keep going or something like that, and I have abs that is more enjoyable to look at. Yeah, so when it gets hard, remember this and like take a week off, or like just leave school for a bit if you can, or change schools, or find a way. You got it just those to get through those years. After those years, you're free and you can live the way you want for the rest of your life. And like when you're 30, those middle school or high school years are going to feel so far away, so distant, like something from a bad dream that didn't really exist. And you'll be free. So keep going. Sorry, still I'm not answering you, but I feel like it's important to talk about that because some people it may be useful. It may be useful, because so I was 15 and I left school. I went to see a child psychiatrist. He told me that I had Asperger's. I spent the next like 5 years being miserable in my room. In the meantime, I watched movies and anime and I read books and all and novels and all about high school, and I felt terrible because there were all those events that were shown in the movies and books that people live in high school that I didn't live. And I wanted to live them. I wanted to live a first romantic relationship for the first time. In high school, I wanted to just walk around the city with friends. I wanted to play video games with friends. I wanted to skip classes, cut classes. I wanted to have kids with my person that I was in love with during a break or something like that. I wanted all those like to go on vacations with friends and all those things that I saw in the movies and in books and all that I learned were what high school was supposed to be and that I didn't live, and I was seeing the time pass by and I didn't live that, and I felt like I was missing something so immense that I wouldn't ever leave. It would be like a hole that would be there forever. So it wasn't fun. And at some point when I was maybe like 19, I saw my child psychiatrist because we saw from time to time. We had appointments, and I told him all that. I told him that I felt like I had missed something crucial and critical that I wouldn't ever get back, and that I felt an immense sense of missing something, and it was eating me up. And he told me that it's possible to look at it in a cost benefit analysis way, wherein the cost is that I may have, let's say that I did miss out on very important and foundational moments that I won't ever get back, and now I'm unbalanced and I'm all messed up. The benefit is that I'm still alive. And if I didn't leave high school, I might not be. I might have committed suicide or died out of the stress, or I don't probably, but I don't know what, but it's not a given that I would still be alive if I kept going to school. So yeah, it's a big loss to not have lived those foundational first times, to not know what high school is, to not have learned how to interact with people and how to build healthy relationships and all, and to not have lived those events that you can't ever live again. But I survived. I survived. So now I can do things because I'm still alive. And now I can be 19 and decide that I'm going to follow my dream. And I can learn about Mr. Beast and Elon and all those guys. And I can discover that more is possible than what I thought. And I can decide that maybe if more is possible, then maybe I can do things too, or at least I can try. So I can decide to try. If I was dead at 16, I wouldn't be able to, because I would be dead. But I'm still alive, so I can learn. XXX or Lil Peep or Juice WRLD, who died, or like Janis Joplin and Kurt Cobain and Jimi Hendrix, who died young. Couldn't do things because they died. So they weren't there anymore. They couldn't build SpaceX or Google because they were dead. So, or like if the Beatles died at 16, there would be no Beatles. If Elon Musk or Rockefeller or all those guys died at 20, there would be nothing at all. At 20, they didn't know anything about what was possible. They learned over time. So the first priorities, like the Bolsheviks in 1917, giving a large portion of Russia to Germany so that they don't just get all killed. And it's a very big loss, and everyone is angry. But the result is that they survive. And 20 years later, they take it all back and much more because they survived, so they could regroup and improve their industries and then wait for Hitler to make a lot of mistakes and all. And if they were just killed, nothing would have happened. So it may not be a good example because the result was disastrous with like 30 million deaths or something, but the principle stands, which is that the first thing is to survive. And it applies to you too. The first most important thing you can do is to survive. So if you're feeling terrible, remember that it won't last forever. There's a quote. Let me look it up. It's a quote that Zuckerberg. Just not finding new quotes, but it's no. So I'm not able to find it, but it's a quote that Zuckerberg printed on a poster in his office when he was scanning up uh, Facebook in like 2006, and it's a quote that means, it's a Latin quote that means maybe one day those terrible days that we're living right now will be a sweet memory or something like that. So keep going so that it happens. So that, like those hard first decade for me with zero progress at all in all fields and metrics and everything will be and if not sweet, at least bittersweet memory, because I have progressed, and I think, well, these were hard as heck days, but it's why now I'm where I am, and I progress. So keep going so that it can be the same for you. Our school counselors don't do anything. If anything, they make it worse. Let's hope the high school ones actually do something instead of laughing in our faces. They actually did that to us. Uh, I don't know how to solve that either, because the dynamics, because I was in primary school and middle school, I was bullied for years, but I didn't talk to it about my mother or parents or anything. Not sure why, I guess I was scared of being judged. So I don't know how to solve that. Anyway, thank you for coming to this stream, Silly. I wanted to play the song and find an album art. So we have the album art, and we now have a pinky promise that you, Silly, and everyone who is watching and wants to make the same promise have uh, uh, like the Uncle Sam picture, like I want you. Well, I want you to not commit suicide. Let's start with that. So again, pinky promise. Now, if you and I really encourage, I don't know if I encourage you to do that, but my promise made to myself at 19 to keep going and reach my dream without trying was made with no thought or reflection, which was on purpose, because I thought if I start thinking about it, I'll just find reasons to not do it. So for things that are really important, I encourage you to, I don't know if it's a good idea to make a promise like that with no thought, but I don't know. But, and yeah, and same for promises, it's extremely powerful. It binds you until you've made the promise happen. So be extremely careful. I'm extremely cautious about making promises. Like I made just a few promises, because just one promises like this is going to bind me for years or decades. But it means that I won't give up and that I will make it. I will keep my word. So again, pinky promise, I will persevere until I reach my dream, and you will not commit suicide in middle school or high school. Exo, let's go change the world. Oh wait, Sushi, I didn't see you. How are you doing, Sushi? Okay, let's do the same. Okay, hope you're doing well. Sorry I haven't answered your messages yet. I hope your vacations were great too. We're the Holy Crusaders, us three. City which cross is it from the gym? Okay, I think you're less at risk, Sushi. But oh, and actually you can. Well, you already did so. I think you're less at risk, Sushi. But we made a pinky promise. Do you want to join us on this collective pinky promise? It's a promise that okay, it's a promise that I will keep working toward my dream until I reach it, which is until I reach 30 million subscribers. And I'm currently at 400, and in exchange, you will not commit suicide during high school. Do you want to join us? Yeah, he's looking really fine, but like he knows. I texted him because he definitely blocked me. He was looking at me in orientation, like smiling. He definitely knows. If I gym with him in orchestra, so I'm cooked. How do you? Uh, so how do you know? Because how do you see? How do you know whether he's interested in you or not? If he was looking at you and smiling. TikTok deleted my account. Why? Try again. Try again. Uh, there's a quote like that. An American quote. Make a new account and appear to TikTok. I did read your Discord messages. I haven't responded to them. Sorry. Oh no, he probably hates me, but like I'm pretty sure he knows that I like him, that's what I mean. Okay. Like he's apparently homophobic and stuff, and I'm homosexual, and that's a known fact, so he probably hates me. Okay. What? The stream is lagging? Oh. Uh, Let me try to close this window. Is it better? Why would he? Uh, why are some people homophobic? How does it work? I know I'm cooked because like my friend dropped out of orchestra, so I'm gonna be alone. I'm so cooked. No, you're not. I'm coming there. Surprise. Okay. Look. Who are we? It's a deep existential question. Despite that, there's a very simple, universal, and accurate answer. We are the cute unicorns. What do we do? Like, what is the purpose of humans in life and in the universe? That's a very deep and philosophical question that people have debated for centuries, for millennia. And I don't know. I don't know what the cute unicorns do. They do cute unicorn things, but I don't know what they are. I guess it's pretty free. It's pretty free. You can do what you want, from having a peaceful life to going to war with the pickles to changing the world. What, or more precisely, how do we consider fellow unicorns? That's This is actually a very cool symbol, just the lambda looking unicorn horn. That can be the symbol of the unicorn. That's a great symbol actually. And then the symbol of the pickles could be this. The thing it's like and or in mathematics. There's a great symbol. Or maybe like this, like the opposite, to look like a pickle. And you can imagine the mean eyes and evil eyes and evil smile of the pickles. So, what do we do? How do we what do we do towards other fellow unicorns? We do a variety of things. One of the things is that we protect and help our fellow unicorns. One of the ways that we do that is that whenever someone, for example, a pickle, does bad things to a unicorn, what we do is that we gang up on the pickle and we beat the pickle up. Therefore, if your crush ever uses that the knowledge that you like him or like does not nice things towards you or blackmails you using this knowledge or treats you badly and all, we're going to come and we're going to beat him up because that's what we do. That's our main activity, one of our main activities with the mafia of the unicorns. So I hope that was a pretty clear expose. And that's also what did you say, Sushi? You read most of the Discord or something? I'm gonna go. Okay, well, see you, Sushi. I'm not sure what you said. Is it important? Well, I'm going to end the stream too. I wanted to. Yeah, though I think that the audio part of this should be separated.